Hello everyone, precision shooting friends, it's me again. And in the meantime, I haven't died. I was just busy thinking about new projects. Today, I present to you the latest creation from Victrix, which is the Orb series, dedicated to precision shooting at medium and long distances. Precision shooting enthusiasts are always looking for something different and perhaps better than what is available on the market. So much so that, after the presentation of the latest models, both the Venus Pro in small bore and centerfire and the sister Scepter, we were asked to push ourselves and do something a bit beyond, to create a hybrid between a weapon dedicated to maximum performance for long-distance precision shooting, like the single-shot Scepter series, and to adopt and manage to create a hybrid with a repeating system, thus with a magazine. From these indications, this new project, the Orb, is born, which takes the best of both worlds. The single-shot world, with long barrels of significant sections, in large sections compared to the barrels used in more dynamic contexts, where we usually use a magazine and a hybrid chassis system, where in fact, you can notice in this case on the Orb, where we have the central chassis, the front part, which is very similar, though not identical, to a weapon designed for PRS shooting. Thus, in our series, the Venus and Venus Pro combined with the rear part, the buttstock of the Scepter, for a context that is not dynamic but static shooting. This new weapon concept arises from the shooter's need for a stock, thus a versatile weapon support that is easily adaptable to different types and conditions of use. It has an adjustable buttstock, where we have a slider that can rest on a bag and be easily adjustable, but combined with a magazine system that allows us to repeat shots very quickly, thus being able to interpret variations, for example, of the wind very rapidly. This shooting methodology, even though from an academic or purist shooter's perspective, is not the choice they would follow from a practical point of view for certain disciplines, and especially with certain calibers, to interpret the variations of the wind. It becomes very difficult. So regardless of what one then recounts, what they observe, what they do, what they identify, many times one adjusts based on the previous shot and corrects, of course, for the next shot. It is from this that the need arises to have a magazine system to ensure a higher loading and shot repetition speed compared to their respective single-shot versions, but maintaining a mechanically similar structure to the weapons for purists, the single-shot weapons with sufficiently long barrels in large sections, etc. And this is why we created, as I mentioned earlier, a hybrid with a mechanical part that actually features a bull barrel profile, but mounted on an open action for the magazine. A hybrid chassis with the front part borrowed from weapons for dynamic shooting, while the rear part is designed for static shooting. For now, and only for now, we have decided to present it in two versions. So the Orb will be available in the small bore version for rimfire in 22 LR with a 22-inch barrel, 1 in 16 twist. The magazine is the same as that used in our other small bore series, so it is a single stack 10-round magazine for single presentation. And we have also designed it in the centerfire version, for now in standard calibers, such as 6 Creedmoor. 6.5 Creedmoor and .308 match with a 30-inch barrel featuring a bull barrel profile, and it borrows the action. From our T series, very similar to the action you have already seen on the Venus Pro, but with some adjustments. Both weapons have obviously undergone technical and technological developments over time, which we will now analyze together. Starting with small bore version, compared with what we have seen on other weapons in the Victrix catalog, we have some new features about the chassis. We obviously have a monoblock central body, which is always made of Ergal 7075, as we use in all our weapons. We have an arc along the entire length on the underside and an Anschutz rail for mounting bipods of different types and attachments. On the top, it is fitted with holes for mounting an accessory, such as an additional rail for mounting different aiming systems or night vision devices, or point of aim shift devices, or other similar devices. We have a new central part with an even wider opening, a front barricade stop. For the first time on Victrix weapons, we have a thumb rest, adjustable and foldable on both sides, which can be rotated, and both the angle and position can be adjusted on either side. It is equipped with a hinge to make it folding, and thus more convenient for transport. And the new buttstock is fully adjustable, allowing for an adjustable cheek rest in height and a butt pad adjustable in both depth and height. The slider is adjustable via the adjustment ring, and the mechanical part has also been renewed. In this case, we have a 22-inch barrel with a threaded muzzle and a protective ring. We have a new cocking lever that has a different angle and size right at the grip level, so much so that the grip knob is also enlarged, yet interchangeable across all our series with different models. The action is the same as we have already seen on the professional small bore series, on which we have, as I mentioned earlier, adopted a bull barrel profile. In common, across the entire Orb series, there is the enlarged sight, the vertical grip, and this new color, barn bronze. At the moment, for the small bore version, we have decided to present a single configuration which includes a 22-inch barrel with a 1-16 twist. Moving on to the sister in centerfire caliber, which is available in 6 Creedmoor, 6.5 Creedmoor, and 308 match. The structural adjustments of the stock are the same, so I don't want to bore you by repeating the same things, and conceptually, the same technical choices are reiterated. Thus, a bull barrel has been mounted with a 1.25-inch profile at the pull line, action side, and a threaded muzzle with a protective ring. However, the innovations are from a mechanical standpoint, where we have a new bolt that has undergone some modifications in design and geometry. It is always a 7-round distributed over 2 threads of 3, symmetrical. The grooves have changed. They are no longer helical, but horizontal, straight, and we have also changed the cocking lever in this case. In addition to having a new design, it also has a larger knob size for easier handling. Also, from the perspective of design and mechanical choices, and therefore functional, we have adopted a new 10-round magazine that is a double-stack single feed, which can be used for both 6 meter, 6.5 meters, and 30 calibers. In both versions, the trigger is a single stage borrowed from the Venus Pro series, and we have a 20 MOA inclined rail standard on the centerfire, while on the small bore version, we have both the 20 MOA version and, optionally, the 45 MOA version. To summarize, to satisfy everyone, we have a centerfire version available in 3 calibers, 6 Creedmoor, 6.5 Creedmoor, and 30 caliber, specifically 308 match, with a single barrel length of 30 inches. In the rimfire version, in 22 LR caliber, with a 22-inch barrel at a 1-16 twist. The only color that distinguishes this series, the new Orb, is barn bronze. As you have seen, we not only strive for excellence in the study, design, and construction of firearms, but we also aim to meet the needs of enthusiasts. Indeed, this product was born from your feedback and suggestions that we received through social media and the emails you have sent us over time, where you expressed the desire to have a hybrid between our 2 excellences in the sporting world. And here we are. I hope to see you soon on the shooting ranges, perhaps on the highest step of the podium. What can I say? Until next time. Bye-bye.